Where I am now, better than before, through those open doors. Where I am now, where I am now, I'm in a special place, a tender warm embrace. Where I am now. It's now time for the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. That's FYI Radio Show with your host, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton. I'm Ed Everett, the co-host. The music that you hear in the background is none other than Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, where I am now. Where I am now. And if you'd like to see us live in WGPL 1350 studio, WMBA 88.9 FM studio, all you have to do is go to Edward Everett's Facebook page, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton's Facebook page, and guess what? You can see us live right here in the studio. And if you want to hear us all over the globe, all you have to do is go to 1350 AM Church Webcast, click and listen live, 1400 Webcast, click and listen live. And now I want to introduce to some and present to others the host of the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, and a pleasant good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. E. It's a beautiful, cold day in the neighborhood.
Would you, could you, will you be my neighbor?
Let's welcome our neighbors. Let's welcome WGPL 1350 AM listeners.
Peace 95.3, WPCE 1400, WMVA 88.9 FM. Good morning to you, and our new baby 97.9 will be on and popping on MONDAY.
Wow, Facebook Live is on and popping. Let's also welcome Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and the newest station, Mr. E, that's coming. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe, and we promise we'll shout you out.
Shout out.
All right, shout out. Make sure you go to YouTube, Crystal Records 1, CRISTO. Please subscribe. Crystal Records 1 and FYI Radio Show host Yolanda Hinton. All our channels. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to share too.
Right.
All right, Mr. E. It's a cold, cold Friday.
That's right. It's cold on the outside. The weatherman said the temperature on the outside is 24 degrees and sunny. Yes, 24. Yes, I said 24 degrees, but it feels like 15 degrees on the outside. Very cold, and very cold. And you know, Percentage tomorrow, this weekend, they say snow is in the forecast. Now, they say that up there in Accomack County, you might get 1 to 2 inches of snow. But here in the south side, they said 2 to 4 inches of snow here.
And it may just happen. Make sure you all go out, be prepared. I know we didn't get much last time, but we did get snow. So don't underestimate what may happen. Go out there, make sure you have your shovels and all the things you need to stay warm, because guess what, Miss D? Sometimes electricity goes out.
That's right.
Sometimes the store runs out of things, and sometimes you just can't get out. So be careful.
That's right. And if you're traveling on the highway, if you're traveling on the road, make sure you have a blanket or safety kit in your car for that just in case moment. Make sure you top your gas, you fill your tanks up for this evening.
Yes.
Once you get off work and once you decide to go home, so the ethylene won't turn into water. You know, you see in your your gas pump, it says 10% ethylene and the rest supposed to be gas. Well, if you let it get too low, it'll pick up crumbs and trash, and you find yourself buying your fuel pump or fuel filter because you can block the gas from flowing in.
Absolutely. We got a lot of friends on TikTok. Nancy, how are you doing? We've got Willie or Willa, just a lot of people on our TikTok channels. We thank you for joining us. But Mr. E, this is Fun Friday. And we got a great topic.
That's right. It's Fun Friday. Issues concerning women.
Absolutely. FY Radio Show Fun Friday segment. What's in your closet? Issues concerning us women. Mr. E, you like when we talk about us
I like when
women.
I like when we talk about women. I like to know the deep, dark secrets of women and how women operate and how women think.
You all should know by now. You know, you can look at mommy and see how she was, and you had sisters and cousins and a wife and daughters and stuff like that. If you don't know us by now, Raw.
You know, every day folks change. Every day things happen. Nobody stays the same. So every day there's a new idea, new venture, new motivation, new uprising, something new. Because when God gives you a brand new day, another day, you got brand new ideas and innovative.
Well, that's really good. But I tell you what, why do women want respect is our topic. Respect. We talked about it with you men, Mr. E. Did you think we did a good job on talking about what men need as far as respect?
Well, I think that what we did, we're talking about men, and I think that was a great topic, which is true. The men need respect, but when we got to the respect for the women, I knew for a fact that women already they get respect regardless.
Did you get any feedback about men?
Well, I got a lot of feedback from men, but the men, they really enjoyed it, and they do think that is one of the greatest things in the world for men to have respect.
All right, so why do women want respect? Respect is a fundamental human need that ensures safety, autonomy, and equal opportunity in society. It fosters healthy relationships and acknowledges an individual's inherent value and competence. It's something that we don't just want. We need that respect. We're going to talk a little bit about, in personal lives, on the workplace, and in ministry. Oh my goodness, I don't know. Maybe we should start there, Mr. E. Women are crying out for equal rights everywhere, in these places, at home, on workplace, ministry. But it's really something that women have to still fight in the church to be to have rights to minister. It's a big thing. Not only that, when we talk about respect, sometimes we're talking about respect for leadership. Some people, one of the problems that women have is that some people don't want to be led by a woman. And we saw that in the, what you call our election, wherein, okay, it's a woman wants to lead this country. And so that becomes the problem. Some people do not want to be led by a woman. And in the church, it is a problem.
Well, I will not address that.
Ooh.
I will not say anything in reference
to
I
will.
The church.
I will.
First of all, when you look at your information, show me where you get this information that you will pull up on the church. You got to stop dismantling the church.
It ain't got nothing to do with dismantling. It has to do with facts. In the workforce,
what facts?
In the home, in the church, there's a degree of disrespect for leadership.
Everything in the church is
comes in, order. You got order in the
Ooh,
church. You
this the
got
ears in
respect
denial.
in the church. You can't keep beating up on the church and figure that the church ain't gonna
Well,
fight
I'm gonna
back.
beat up
You
on them.
got to remember that the church is a place of worship, and what happens on the outside, what happens in the church, God got that under control.
Uh,
So you cannot go into the church with the humanistic ways and try to tear down the
okay, so
church.
you all join in the conversation. We may open the a phone line. But let's talk about some things. We are gonna talk about ministry. I don't care what Mr. E said.
Well,
We're gonna talk about ministry. We're gonna talk about the workplace. Let's start with the workplace until you calm down. But the workplace is a place that Lord knows women are still trying to fight for equal rights, equal pay, and respect. You get a woman that is leading a group of people, and it becomes somewhat hard when you have a mindset of people that are either they don't want to hear what a leader would have to say. That's a female. They think she is not able to, incapable of doing the job, um, and it gets really hard. She's got to fight against forces of folk thinking that she is not capable. It's the same thing we talked about with men. When your abilities are questioned, ladies, are you out there? When your abilities are questioned as a leader, as a boss, because you are female, that becomes a problem. And this is some of the things that women want respect for. They want to be in the workforce and they want to be paid equally. They want to be respected equally. They don't want to come in the room and all you hear in the background is a lot of people that want to just address her agenda. You ever walk in the room with a bunch of men and you go out and the next thing you know they're in the corner talking about the woman's all kind of stuff about the woman, her body and all, not talking about her mind, not talking about her leadership, but they're talking about everything but that. And then you not only have men that have a problem with leadership, women leadership, you have women that have problems with women leading them. And so it becomes a very, very bad problem. You say relationships, why is it important to have respect in the workplace? Relationships can improve. You can have conflict resolution, reducing the need for public intervention to resolve and remedy disputes between employers and employees. You can see different perspectives as well. Perspectives of a woman. You may have a man's perspective, but women have a mind and they have things that they can share and things that they can bring to the table. And it's good to have a woman in the
I
workplace.
believe that from day one, when women has come, when women they get respect like crazy. There are mommies out there that get respect. There not only are there mommies, but there are leaders in the house, regardless of what they do. They still show women great respect. Women desires, women wants, women gets all the respect. Why? Because they are great in taking care of everything that one could ever need. Women, when you look at a woman, you looking at somebody's mama. You looking at somebody who's laid the foundation to help support and to raise the home life. You don't look at just no anybody. You looking at a great woman who has served her purpose to help raise the children, help the family to grow, has
Mm-hmm.
done great things in schoolhouses and great things of teaching and great things in the White House and Congress. And when it comes down to disrespecting women on the workforce, sometimes, I don't believe and I don't see where women has been disrespected
I'm sure
on
you don't.
anywhere in the workplace. I think that some men has, and I'll take that back. I think that some men has all we do is we
Uh,
respect that lady.
Okay, yeah. That's why the topic
Unless
is
they bring
women.
themselves to the point where they don't need to be
That's
respected.
why women. It says, why do women want respect? That's
Why?
the topic. They want respect
Because
because there is a. This is the thing. Respect. They want to be their abilities, just like we talked about men. Their abilities sometimes are questioned. Their leadership is questioned. They are pushed aside, and there are times when they don't get equal rights for things that they do, just like the man. And so, don't tell me that a woman's got to sit here and
why
not.
is it?
Excuse me, Mr. E, this is a fundamental need for a woman. I'm telling you about a woman now. For a
Well, I
woman's
understand
side
that you're
of it.
telling me about a woman, but
And
why is it
this is, we're going to
always
open up
got
the
to
phone
be
lines in a
a
minute.
comparison against a man and a woman?
Now,
A woman has all the rights in the world to be what she has been led to do, to be what God
ladies,
has told her
put
to do.
Rock is Mr.
But
E on under.
but see, here's the thing: we always base this thing on competition. Men and women are not in a competitive role. Here's a question: how much respect do you desire or you get at home?
I get a lot of respect.
Okay,
Oh
so
my
your
God,
respect at
yes.
home is one of the greatest things in the whole wide world, because
Yes.
you knows that you don't have to go out and not in no competitive, no competition with men. You're well
I,
taken care of.
you got to have, wait a minute, Mr. E, when it comes to you want certain things a woman wants. And I'm
And they
saying
get them too.
and they get them, but everybody is not getting. Mister, you don't get mad over this
No, it's
topic.
not the
This
point
is
of
a
getting
topic
mad.
that women
You want
women want.
they
W
get
O M E N.
women get respect
Women
from
want
when being
poetry.
mommies. They respected by their children.
Mister
They're respected by their
You in
families.
denial.
They are respected. Women are a trophy. Men love women. They love to bring their nice wife and nice a significant other around, so that, and they open up doors, and they close doors for them. They pull the car door open, and they treat women like women.
Okay. Well, ladies, if you want to call, we'll find out. But let's keep the topic going and let's stay in reality. Respect, like I said, is a fundamental human need that ensures safety, autonomy, and equal opportunity in society. How to demonstrate respect in professional and personal setting. In the workplace, respect ensures your ideas are heard and your expertise is valid. Acknowledge expertise. You want to have that credit for your contribution in meetings. You don't need folk as you're a leader and you're in meetings and you got people that don't want to hear your your vision. They don't want to carry it out. They want to question it, and you are the leader. You also want to maintain boundaries. You want to stick to professional communication and physical space. You want to be able to maneuver the workplace wherein you get the job done, you get things done, and people understand that you are the leader and that they cannot cross your boundaries. Even though there are some people that think that that woman is not capable. You know, just being a woman sometimes people think you're not capable. I'll go back to what I was saying about the vice president who was running for president. It was like, well, that's a woman. That's a woman, but a woman that is in leadership. She was vice president. A woman that could have a chance to become president of the United States. You'll see what she's made of when you give her the chance. And so we're not in denial. A woman also wants equal airtime. She wants to ensure that the things she speaks, she's not interrupted as a leader. She's able to get her information out to those that work under her or those that she supervises. And she wants to know that, hey, you respect me as a leader. You respect me as a leader. This is what our information is saying, Mr. E. So, personal respect in relations, respect builds safety and trust. You don't want to be a leader as a woman and you feel like somebody's out to get you, or somebody's out to, harm you because they don't like the fact that you are in a higher position than them. Also, active listening. Give full attention without preparing a rebuttal. You can't just always challenge me because you feel like, oh, well, you too soft, or you too, you too much of a woman. So I'm going to challenge that. You see this. No, let's not fool ourselves. This is what women are saying. They want respect because this is what they have to go through, and then they want their feelings validated. They want to please acknowledge their perspective, even if you disagree. If you disagree, there's a way of doing something. And doing the research, they were showing letters or things how you can communicate to make things, to be diplomatic and to make sure you're not being disrespectful. I didn't pull down those things, but they even gave examples of how you can, make sure that the things that you think about how this person is leading is known, but in a respectful way.
When you look at Oprah Winfrey, she's been respected all over the world. Not because she's got money, she was being respected all over the world. Wherever Oprah goes, they respect her. When you look at Kamala Harris, even though Kamala Harris was running for president, it wasn't a competition of whether or not she was a black woman, whether or not she was a woman, whether or not it took the voters to vote to put that lady in office. And then
where you been?
when you look at different women out there like Melinda Gates,
Who? Oh,
Bill Gates folk. When you look at great leaders, women is doing a wonder. Cleopatra did a wonderful job. When you look at
who?
Mary, Cleopatra. When you look at Mary, the mother of Jesus, she brought us a great son and raised him to be a great, great, great man. When you look at Mary was well respected because she had the greatest. When women are women and doing what they are in charge to do, sometimes we got. This is what America has to do. We got to put aside this. I'm bigger, I'm better than you. We got to drop that sword and we got to be able to come out of competitive and competition. We got to be able to,
Competition.
yeah,
How
yeah.
about rights?
When we look at rights, the thing about it, and that's why when you look in society and you look at rights, you see that there are rights. You said we got equal rights. We do. I mean, and
Uh,
we got equal rights. And show me name one person, Miss Hinton, that you know that don't have equal rights.
Women. There are
What
plenty of
what woman
women
that
that
in
don't
what way that a
have
woman don't have equal
equal
rights? In what
rights.
way?
So many ways, equal
For it,
pay,
for it, they got it now.
in leadership.
They
Poor
got
thing.
it now. Everything else is
Mr. E,
falling.
open up the phone line.
And the telephone number to call is
Because you tripping.
757-624-9475. And this is not a woman battle. This is not a his and her
This is
battle.
what women
You
want.
making it out of a his and her battle, the competition of a man. Listen, you making it a competition of a woman. You want it to be a battle. It's not a
What you
battle.
talking about?
It's not. Women get equal rights.
Mr.
Seven
E,
five
sometimes
seven.
women don't get the respect from women. What are you talking about?
757-624-9475.
Let's talk
And
about it.
then you want
Anybody
to
in the chat that want to
then you want to
chime
bring in the
in?
church.
Oh my God.
And then you want to go into the
Lady
church.
pastors,
They
please
should
call up
they should
here.
and if the lady pastor figured that she has not
Lady
got equal rights,
pastors,
she's equal
please
unto
call
God if
up
God
here.
called her there.
Please call up here and let us know that there are things that you go through where you don't get the respect as a leader because you're a woman. Women want respect, even in the church. I don't care what Mr. E say. Even
They
in the
get
church,
it. They're
a
getting respect.
woman should have the respect as a leader. We see it a lot too, Mr. E. We see where You have folk up in the pulpit talking about women and women preachers, and they ain't this and they can't do this and they shouldn't, and God
They
ain't
just
said.
talking.
And I'm trying to tell you, that's where
It,
it's a lack. Let me finish. A lack of respect when a woman is out here in the vineyard. She's out here, managing the church and the ministry and serving. And she's talked about and degraded by some that feel as though at her leadership is not valid. Jesus loved the women. He loved the ladies. He loved the fact that they wanted to nurture and they wanted to do things to serve. They were serving their community. He loved them. Jesus even loved those that we say was the lowest of low, meaning those that the woman at the well, Mary Magdalene. He loved women. He respected, even when they were right there, the woman in adultery. He respected women all across the board. But that's what we are saying. If people, excuse me, if they can get respect, things will change. It will help. Listen, in the church, it will help the church grow spiritually. It would help women feel accepted when they join the church. It can open the doors to meaningful relationships. It can encourage women to discover and develop and use their spiritual gifts, and also to minister, to continue to minister out there. We need more ministers, male and female, but we need women to go out and to minister to those that are needed. But sometimes people are all kind of pulling them down and saying, look, this is not the position that you should have. And I'm saying, ladies that are in ministry, let's see, you're not a woman in ministry, so I'm saying you have to hear the fact that women are wanting respect in these areas, the church and the workplace and the home. They want to have that respect. I don't care what you say. Yes, a lot of women have done well and have been respected, but there are still a group that say, wait a minute, don't forget me. I want equal pay. I want my help. I want to be heard. I want to lead without someone trying to do a number on me. This don't have anything with competition. I just read you all from the beginning that it is a fundamental human need. And this is what women want. You're not a woman, so you can't tell us what we want. This is what we want.
When you look at respecting a woman, it's involved recognizing their inherent, unconditional worth, ensuring that they are treated with dignity, equality, and safe in all aspects of life. A woman has not been disrespected.
Wait a minute, read that again. Then.
It says recognizing their inherent, unconditional worth, ensuring that they are treated with dignity.
Ensuring.
That's what we do.
Right.
Everybody ensured. If that wasn't the place, you name one person. Have you ever been disrespected and in your lifetime where folks didn't recognize who you are or disrespected you?
Everybody been disrespected.
Let's look at have you been disrespected where it caused you not to be able to go forth in the business or in church? Have you been like that before? Has anybody hurt your feelings that now it has to be? I believe that this is what I believe. I believe.
Listen, you ever been in the music business?
I believe that when you are in.
Have you ever been in the music business?
So you've been disrespected in the music business.
You get disrespect in the music business.
You get disrespected in the store.
About. That's not what I'm talking
Nobody
about.
had you been in the workplace, have anybody disrespected
in
you?
the workforce, that's a part of the
Let's
workforce.
be
force for me.
personal with it. Has anybody
In
disrespected you personally in the workplace?
in the workplace, there is disrespect, Mr. E. Stop it. You in denial, brother.
No, I'm not.
It's
I'm
in
letting
the
you know
workforce.
that
It's in the
we
home.
created
It's
more
in the
problems because we
church.
want to be
Women
equal.
have to continue to fight for their fundamental rights, and don't let nobody, that includes Mr. E, tell you that you don't have the right to have these
Nobody say they
needs
don't have
met.
rights.
Ladies, those are in ministry, don't forget, you continue to do what you do. There are going to be a lot of folks still talking. We hear it all the time. But you continue to do what you do because you have a job and a task, even as a woman, to do in this vineyard. You got to do what God has told you to do. And don't listen to this that's like you don't have no rights and you don't fight. You got to keep fighting. We live in a world where you got to fight for everything you want and need. But I tell you what, I would love to talk with you all about this, ladies. And look, we'll talk to you all on Monday about some other things like sports talk. Be blessed. Have a beautiful day.
For the past 30 minutes, you've been listening to the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. That's FYI Radio Show with your host, Miss Yolanda Hinton. If you'd like to be a special guest or you got to make comments on this, give us a call at
Yes.
757-714-7861, or you can email us at FYIRadioshow live@gmail.com. Don't forget to join us Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for more of FYI Radio Show.
That's right, ladies. Keep fighting for your fundamental rights. I don't care what nobody say. If you're getting disrespected, make sure you keep fighting for your rights. You don't have no rights as a leader to be disrespected, as a woman to be disrespected. I don't care who says it. In the church, in the workplace, in the home, wherever you go, you should not be disrespected because you are a woman. Women have fundamental needs. There are things that they want, and this is the things that they have to continue to fight for. If it wasn't so, we wouldn't be on no picket lines. We wouldn't be carrying no picket signs. We wouldn't be in there talking about, hey, I'm working just like this person, and I want the same as them doing the same job. We wouldn't need look. Just fall out and just die. But we can't because why? We got to continue to fight for everything that we need. It was just like African American. And speaking of African American, that's one of our upcoming shows. We're going to be talking about Black History Month. It's the same thing. Blacks had to fight, and they still fighting. I guess they're not fighting too, right, Mr. E? It's
You saying black
blacks,
folks have to
black
fight
people
for
got to
everything,
still
but that's
fight
a
for
difference between a male and a
everything. We
female.
ain't talking about that. We talking about
That's a difference between a
black
woman and a
people.
male and a female.
Don't listen
See,
to
here's
that,
the
y'all.
funny thing about it is
Don't
you
listen to
you
that.
want to make it competitive. You want to make it a male against a female. I noticed this
Sisters,
because
I need y'all to get in the chat.
I noticed
Mr.
this.
E is upset
No,
about a
I'm not
woman wanting her
upset.
rights.
Women get rights. Women got rights. But you can't
We
put it
got to
as a
keep fighting
competitive.
for
You
rights,
can't make them a
y'all.
competitiveness.
We got to
We're trying
fight.
to build a better America,
We
a
got to
better
fight for
world.
rights.
We're trying to build better men and women that
Whether
can
it's
work
rights,
together.
we want respect
You
from
want
women
to put it
and
differently.
men. We want
I got to get
respect
out of here.
from women and men. It ain't no one-sided thing, bro.
That's what
If
you're
I'm a
trying to
leader
make
and
it.
I'm leading women,
That's what you're
I
trying to
want the
make it.
respect as a leader.
You're trying
But
to make it one sided.
don't get mad.
Ain't nobody mad,
Mr.
but you're
E,
trying to
don't
make
get
it one
mad.
sided. It's not one.
Don't get
We got to
mad.
be able to work together as a unit.
You
Together we stand, not divided.
and we gotta
And this
have
what you do.
respect
If
from
you're not getting the proper
everybody.
respect at home, then guess what? You ought to do something
Keep
about
fighting,
that.
ladies. Keep fighting, ladies, because ain't nobody said nothing about no competition. Fight for your rights. I don't care if it's from women, wanting respect from them, from children, or whatever. Continue to fight for your rights. Don't let nobody tell you that you got all your rights. You don't. Keep fighting for what you want and need. Okay? And look, be blessed. We'll see you back here on Monday. Ain't nobody. We'll see you Monday for Sports Talk. God bless you. Have a beautiful, beautiful Beautiful day. And look, don't forget to say something in the chat about all this subject matter. I can't wait to hear from you. Bye now. Woo! 116 feet. All right, let's end this.